Hey, so I know I already made a video earlier about Momoko being the new Momo Metal, but I wanted to discuss the Kitsune's reaction towards this, and it's about what I've expected, but just like y'all are doing too much, and I want to say this right now: stop blaming Koba for your delusions. Stop blaming Koba for your delusions. Because I was reading this comment, right? And they were saying how, oh, I don't care if Momo's the new metal, but all I'm saying is I hate that Koba made it out to be like Yui was gonna be the new metal. And I'm like, there was no indication to that at all. Like I'm thinking back to the other one, like revealing of the new member, and like thinking of like back when Yui left, and I'm like, there was no indication at all to if Yui would ever freaking come back. Like my like hopes of Yui coming back was done when she made her letter to her fans. She was like, bye, I want to pursue my own dreams, my injury, it's just that. So I'm like, okay, like if you want to pursue something new, you can do that. And if if you can't do it because of your injury, you can't do it. So I'm just like, okay, yeah. But everyone, I'm like confused as to how like people like would think that she's coming back when I feel like all indications for her coming back was done in 2018. Like she was not coming back. Point blank period. They even had the whole Avengers era, which are we going to ignore because they had 3 dancers rotational. And you think that Yui was coming back after that? No. It's been like 6 years. Come on now. Come on now, y'all. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all are doing too much. And so I'm just like, what indications did Koba give that Yui was ever coming back? Like even the interviews of Mo and Sue, they would always say like, oh, Yui's absence, Yui's departure really affected us, but we got stronger. And I feel like that was like, okay, like she's not coming back. Like they keep saying it over and over again, her departure, her absence. So it's just like, I'm confused as to where y'all are thinking like, oh, she's coming back. And even in the other one when they first announced a new member back in February, there was no indication at all for Yui coming back. Like I'm replaying the video in my head, and what it said was a birth of a new metal. A birth of a new metal. Say it again with me. A birth of a new metal. Not a rebirth of a previous metal. Not a returning metal. A birth of a new metal. There was no indication at all for Yui coming back. There was no indication at all. Stop blaming Koba for your delusions. This is exactly what I'm trying to like realize in this fandom. I see that a lot of people like to blame Koba for things that he doesn't have any control over. And I'm like, and I'm reading my comments, it's like, they're all delusional. Like, this is your own fault. Like, you're mad at yourself for convincing yourself that Yui's coming back and other things. When, like, dang well she was never coming back. You're just delusional. And so, I'm on Instagram, right? I'm seeing a lot of support on Reddit, which is so rare to see Reddit being a positive place. Please. Reddit being a more positive place than Instagram? Please. So I'm on Instagram, right? And I'm seeing like, oh, I don't want it to be Momo. I want Yui back. Like, I still miss Yui. I miss Yui. Like, come on. I like Momo, but she's just not Yui. She's not our tomato princess. She's not a child, first of all. I feel like a lot of you guys are treating Yui as if she's still like a 12-year-old girl from like 2015. Well, guess what? She's like 23 right now. Or not 23. I don't know how old she's. She's in her 20s. She's not your tomato princess. She's a grown freaking adult doing her own freaking thing. Like, come on now. Like, come on now. It is okay to still want Yui to come back, but you don't have to post Yui the day that Momoko gets announced. That is so disrespectful. Like, when I was on Instagram, I saw this person post, like, oh, the true one. And they posted of Sue, Moa, and Yui. That is so disrespectful. And just posting Yui in general on Momoko's day of, like, her first day of being the first, posting Yui on her first, like, day of being a real metal, and you guys are being disrespectful. Like, I cannot believe that. Like, you would think that, oh, you know, Baby Metal made the whole, like, each mate that means a thigh song, stop bullying. You know, you think that people will stop bullying people, stop bullying the members, but they do. But they do. I'm so disappointed. Like, I'm just so angry that people are treating Momoko like this, because I've been so attached to her for these past few months, because ever since that whole, like, reveal of, like, the new member coming out in February, I've just been so, like, attached to Momoko. I'm just like, I just want good for her. Like, I was looking up things about her, you know, she was in Sakata Queen, she was in Girls Planet, but she got disqualified. I just feel like she deserves so much more. She's a talented dancer, first of all. She's a talented singer. So she's like, she deserves it. And she's been on Baby Metal. Why I say it like that? She's been in Baby Metal for 4+ years. You know, being a dancer for them. She doesn't have to do it. Like, she was an Avenger. She didn't have to dance for them, but she did. You know, she learned all the choreography at age like 16 and 17. She was a teenager when she learned all of those dances for Baby Metal. Why are you guys so ungrateful? I do not understand. It's actually, like, really annoying. Like, I was already expecting this to happen, but just, like, come on now. Like, I'm so disappointed. Like, you guys could do so much better, and you guys are just being douches for no reason. Especially when Sue and Moa have like, said how hard it's been for not having Yui, not having a third member. But now that they have one and they're doing great, you guys are all hating on this member now, even though they've been needing one for so long. I'm very disappointed in, like, oh, look at my dad, he's so cute. I'm so disappointed in literally every kitsune that posted about Yui today or commented about Yui on her first, like, debut picture on Baby Metal's official page. That is so disrespectful, and I hope that Momoko isn't on that side of Instagram. I hope she's seeing all the support, because I honestly cannot with y'all. Y'all are freaking weird.